Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. It's been a little while. This is technically going to be a new series. Yeah, we're taking a break from ATM for a little bit, cause a pretty cool new data pack just came out. Uh, yeah, the structure behind us is very, very, very important. So, yeah, welcome to, I believe it's called a TR Beyond, I believe is the mod that adds in this. So I'm in creative mode because I don't feel like getting eaten. So yeah, TR Beyond adds in this very, very cool Colosseum. I definitely want to showcase the whole thing at some point. We got like little stalls here for like merchants or whatnot. If you just go around all these little different alleyways down here, there's just a bunch of little rooms. There's some cells, I'm assuming for capturing magical beasts is what the idea. A couple little training rooms and whatnot. Anything in that book? I don't know. I'm currently an orc. We're gonna be changing that in a moment. Uh, but yeah, this place is very cool. I can't actually get through that door. I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna have to go around somewheres. But yeah, I've this add-on was well, they announced this add-on so long ago, back when we were like doing the actual roguelighted series, I think. Actually, I think it might have been before then. But yeah, it's finally out and I'm really excited. If I can actually manage to get I'm gonna have to fly over. I can't make it through those doors. And when I spawned in, it made me do an orc because well, technically speaking, I built this world and a couple other test worlds last night, and it worked perfectly fine. I went to make a new world to actually do the series in, and it keeps breaking, so not entirely sure what's going on there. Nothing changed. Anyways, we got this really cool Colosseum. We've got these like giant fires on the sides, some like super important seating, like I'm assuming where Rimuru was sitting. And then there's this thing. Yeah, this door is kind of important. So, if we go a little bit closer, I don't want to go in just yet. The Dungeon Gate Teleporter from TR Beyond. So, the dungeon. If you've watched that time I got reincarnated as a slime, this is a pretty important, pretty cool thing that's added in at the end of the last season. So, Rimuru builds a dungeon with the help of Ramirez. And yeah, it's for adventurers to go through and start clearing their way through. And there's items so that you can't die while in the dungeon and you'll get taken back out. Yeah, all of that's here. We're gonna be going in a moment. But yeah, we're gonna be clearing the dungeon. Sadly, right now it is only 10 floors. So we don't have the full thing to explore yet. It's eventually, I'm assuming it's going to be the full 100 with a Veldora boss at the end. But for now, I just figured this was going to be a bunch of fun. But before we go in, let's actually get our race, shall we? So let's slash reset. I think I forgot to fix the config on this world. Slash, oh wait, no, I can do slash reset me. So this isn't exactly the same mod pack as we were doing in add-ons, or roguelighted rather. I forgot to fix it, dang it. So I tried to add in as many add-ons as I possibly could. Like some of the ones we saw before, Mysticism and all that good stuff, those are back. But, yeah, I was going to add every single one, but it kept breaking, so I had to pull back on a few of them. And so I kind of just settled on getting rid of ones that were kind of didn't really have as much documentation on how they worked compared to others. Also, most of the add-ons we played with when we were doing a roguelighted, most of them have gotten updates too and have like a bunch new ultimates for BTR and Mysticism, bunch new races. There's a whole bunch of stuff to see. Let me go fix the config for this real quick, and we're gonna actually choose something new. Okay, I think that should be fine now. Tensura, Tensura reset me. There we go, just average human, grand opening. I'll go over that advancement in a moment. Now we should have them. Did I forget to adjust sound volumes on this one? Maybe, I don't remember. Let's see. Oh yes, we do also still have the quest system as well. I almost forgot about that. Angels, lesser dragons, undead. This is from the Overlord add-on. Small lesser pterodactyls. I really want to do that one. I don't know if we're going to actually do a full playthrough as this one, but the animations and like design on it are very, very cool. But I don't really want to fully copy someone else's series, so I'm gonna say no to this for now, though it is very, very awesome. 1 second on this music. Sorry about that, that's a little bit better. Anyways, oh yeah, this is the guidebook for Iron Spells, apparently. And also there's a mod called Enigmatic Legacy. Apparently it adds in some cool new artifacts. I basically added it in because I saw a mod that added compatibility between that mod and Tensura. I don't actually know what's going on with it. Anyways, let's do one more reset, shall we? And actually get something that we're gonna play as. So human, elf, dwarf, all that good stuff. I mean, we could go as one of those. I think some of them have new evolution paths. Slime, I think, has new stuff. White. Do we want to go undead? Going undead sounds like it could be pretty cool. Pterodact, Mystical Beast. Apparently this is a new evolution line from BTR that I didn't realize. Must be okay. Serpent. You're a snake, and you try to become the world serpent. That's pretty cool. Flugels from No Game No Life. Ex Machina from No Game No Life. Dragonia from No Game No Life. A different type of dwarf. Again, No Game No Life. Shapeshifters, they don't actually evolve. They basically just steal bodies. It seemed cool. We're probably not going to see much use of it. Spiders, turtlets, and umberkin, all from Tensura Extra. Insect, direwolf, skulkworm. These ones we've seen before. They're all from Mysticism. Except this is actually new. This is a new Mysticism race, a tuned worm. And then Honkai Apostle. I think this is Honkai Star Rail. I've never played. Let's be a worm. Do we want to be undead or do we want to be a draconic? No, not a full dragon, but related to dragons. Or it could be like a flugel. That could be pretty fun. Or serpents. I don't know, do I go random? I really don't want to get like a demon or anything like that, or anything that starts in the other dimension. So I'm gonna click random here a couple of times, and if it's not a new one or something we haven't played before, just average. We are, oh, a flugel. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Anyways, your soul can hold up to 7 ultimate skills. Oh, a bunch of stuff just automatically activated. Heavenly Eye, Magic Sense, Thought Acceleration, Paralysis Nullification, Wind Manipulation, and Lust. Okay, we got the Lust ultimate, unique skill. Assert your control over life and death. Drain your enemies of their strength or invigorate those under your wing. Cool. I believe Lust has an ultimate, right? I think. Oh yeah, this is completely out of date now. So, we're definitely not going to see everything we can possibly get. Wait, does Lust have an evolution? I don't remember. Gluttony, Explosion. Maybe. I really don't know for sure. Anyways, as a flugel, we can become a higher flugel, but we're going to need to kill some bosses for it. Paralysis Nullification, just off the bat's pretty fun. Nothing in common. Danger Sense, I guess we'll start learning it. Heavenly Eye and Magic Sense are both very nice. Thought Acceleration and Wind Manipulation. Okay, we basically just start with a bunch of fun stuff. I'll put Danger Sense on the second bar, I think. We don't need it immediately, but I think it does evolve. Oh yeah. How does Lust work again? Lust, Drain, Invigorate, Rebirth, Embracing Drain. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually played Tensura. Like, the last time we saw Tensura on the series was the last time I actually played it. Oh yes, we now have Epic Fight, and I think we had better combat before. And as a... Wait, is this Creative Flight, or do flugels fly? I think flugels can fly. So, let's go into create survival mode real quick. Can I still fly or no? Okay, yes I can. Also, epic fight adds a pretty fun flying animation. Anyways, yeah, we also have tough as nails, so we will actually overheat and end up getting really thirsty. I don't know, there was a compat between it and Tensura, so I added it in. I don't know if that one's actually staying. I liked the idea of needing water if we're going into the dungeon. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna feel about it actually going through. I also should have started with stuff to begin with, but I was also starting 30 minutes after I wanted to, just because I couldn't get it working, so... Anyways, I just need to grab some stuff. I should have added, like, ore excavation or something. I'm gonna get basic wooden or stone tools, at least. And then we're going to... Oh, there's quite a bit of lag. I really should have done more testing with this. I think I've gone overboard with this. I was really excited for that and just kind of got a little bit carried away. Anyways, let me just get some like basic stuff going, double check some settings, and try to make this run a little bit better real quick. I think I just found Long Non Ranch. So I saw an Epic Fights add-on for yeah, I added an epic fight because I think there's compatibility and it sounded like it could be fun. And there's an add-on for epic fight that adds in the Master Sword. And I just found Lon Lon Ranch, which apparently it also adds in, so that's pretty cool. Those are skeletons. I'm about to die. So that's a thing. This is just a horse. Yeah, it's just a horse, not a Pona. That's less cool. So yeah. Okay then. I did not realize. I literally fell 2 blocks. How was that enough? Also, that's the second time I die. I forgot that auto leveling was on. And I used lust on something and ended up dying of magicule poisoning. So, yeah, I have to be incredibly careful. I have very little right now. That's one of those better... Oh, there is a lizard camp right there. That could have some good stuff, but this is a better desert temple. This is something. No idea what. Oh, it's cobalt. It's got the skelebolds. I have no weapons right now. I just have a stone pickaxe. Can I just, like, sneak in here and grab, like, the loot chest real quick? Not really. Yeah, gotcha. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna feel weird for a little bit. I am out of practice when it comes to this mod. Ooh, thanks for the free axe. So, definitely gonna try and get, like, back into the swing of things, I guess. Ooh, skill book for epic fight. I forgot those were the things. Dormant eye. It is connected to a location beyond your space and time. You can awaken the eye if you wish to risk drawing attention to someone or something. Break this spawner. Yes, yes. Oh, what's that? That's, spirit orbs from Paraglider. Oh yeah, I guess we have 2 Zelda mods in. Anyways, ooh, thanks for the free crossbow. Gonna need it. Fortify scrolls. Tattered tome. Many pages of this tome were destroyed or rendered ineligible by merciless flow of time, but it may still contain useful pieces of ancient studies or lore. Free backpack. Ooh, a battle wheel manual. And we now have... Elephant Stampede. That's a good one. Ooh, and a second backpack. You can go in there. Aha, that is still set up on I rather. All of that can just sit in there. Is that the one in my hotbar? Yeah, okay, that is the one on our back. Good. Everything can just sit in here for now. I'm not too worried about it. I'll deal with it properly in a little bit. Give me all of this stuff. Ooh, there's our first bit of iron. Yeah, I am entirely out of practice. I was just starting and expecting it to be okay, but nope. Unprepared for all of this. Grant's freezing immunity could be good. And again, everything can just go in here. And, except for you and you. Nope, you aren't going in there. And what's this tattered tome all about? Oh, it's full of experience points. You have already read this tome. Cool. And it can be turned back into paper. Got it. And then this skill book for epic fight is going to give us Regain stamina when dodging right before an enemy attack hits you. Technician, oh, it's like perfect dodge. Passive 1. How do I dodge? I don't know. I haven't set many of the controls here. Yeah, I was hoping to get into the dungeon today, but that might be... I don't know, that might be a little bit rough. Dodge skill is left alt, attack is left button. Um, mobility skill is space. That's just a jump. Alt. Is it because of the whole thing, or do I just not have any dodge skills yet? I think I might not just have a dodge skill yet. Let's set dodge skill to button 5, though. Yeah, no, I just don't have any dodge abilities, so that won't work just yet. Oh well. Anyways, we have some basic stuff going. I got a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron, but nothing major just yet. Let's go back to Lon Lon Ranch and finish exploring it real quick. And then I guess we're going to teleport back over to the dungeon and just, like, step foot into it. Though, we are unprepared to actually do anything in there. Oh, hello there. Ow. Is that a new Otherworlder? I don't recognize that one. Oh, or maybe it's just the fact that they're wearing gold pants that's messing with me, but I seriously don't recognize that Otherworlder. Hoshino. Is that Traveler? Is that the person with the bow? No, the person with the bow is auto-hostile, so it's not going to be them. Um... Who are you? Hoshino. So, definitely an Otherworlder of some sort. I don't know. Oh, you're from Tensura Mysticism. Oh, Vigilant, ow. So I didn't realize Mysticism was adding in Otherworlders now. That's pretty cool. I definitely should have kill stolen there and seen if, just to see if I got a cool drop. But those silly ants are in the way. Yeah, this is not going to go well. This is, I can already tell this. So let's finish exploring Long Lawn Ranch. We're going to go back and, anything drop from you? Just the legs. So there's this little structure here. How do I check epic fight stuff? Because I think that epic fight usually ends up losing your skills. Lock on is G, weapon innate skill. Open K, cool. You've accepted, too many buttons. Sheet music for Epona's song. Learn this song for the ocarina? Okay. Lon Lon Milk, Hylian Bottle. Did we just crash? 1 second, I think I just crashed. Several crashes and removed mods later. So, Enter Catalysm was in, the one that added in the cool bosses from, that we've been playing through with ATM, or we've seen one of them at least. It was in, it had a compatibility thing, but apparently those jars were from Enter Catalysm, and trying to accidentally place a backpack into one of them causes crashes. So that's what happened. Anyways, we're overheating. No idea how to deal with overheating. Maybe I should actually look in that mod a little bit more, because it's pretty rough, it seems like. I'm inside. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should look at overheating. I don't actually think I like the overheating thing itself. I want it for the thirst aspect of it. New free coal. And we're having block lag again. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Leather boots and wool. I'll take it. I also took away auto leveling. It's kind of cool sometimes finding mobs that are a little bit stronger than others. But I don't know. The dungeon is all the way over at level 71. So it's more or less impossible to actually work with it. Also, I meant to change the key bind for something on K. Key K. Open skill episode. Skill editor. Okay, I have technician and that is it. Cool. Anyways, I think that's it for Lon Lon Ranch. Cool. Sadly, I think that horse is supposed to be Epona, but it's not Epona. It's just a horse. let's teleport back on over to the arena, which is going to be the one 7,000 blocks away. And I technically died to, uh, what's the word? Magical poisoning from using Lust. I didn't actually get killed by anything. So let's just go in. We're definitely not prepared for this, but I want to showcase it at least. I, we might be able to do the first floor. The first floor doesn't look too difficult. I did go in to make sure it works. But, this is also going to take a moment. Like, if I step into the teleporter, it pops up with dungeon generating, please wait. And this is actually RNG. It's randomly generated. I guess we're going in with giant ant legs and nothing else to eat. And this is just going to take a couple of minutes, and eventually we'll get teleported inside. I'll see you then, because it will take several minutes. And there we go. We now get the Dungeon Challenger, a thing. Tensura's here. Legend of the Master Sword. Oh, there's so much more in here than I thought. I thought it was just the Master Sword itself. Isekai, Enigmatic Legacy. Which one is... Welcome to TR Beyond. Here we go. So, begin your journey, find the Colosseum, and enter the dungeon. And then from here, we have a whole bunch of things to see. Buy a weapon from Karabe, get killed by a unique monster, die to sealing air. Yeah, there's actually stuff going on here. It's really cool. Also, I'm out of food. Can I place blocks in here and... Oh, I can't actually build anything in here. Anyways, we have a guild lady who will take high-quality magic crystals and give us bronze coins. So currency actually has a use now. ID card, just pretend doors. They don't actually do anything. We got some bench presses and dumbbell racks. Again, they don't do anything. Target dummies, just looking cool. A dryad waiting here to guide us through. And was this Kirby? I thought this was Mulemeyer. Yeah, this Mulemeyer, who will basically trade coin levels between each other. There is no Kirby. Why is there a quest for trading with Kirby when there is no Kirby? Anyways, the Dryad will tell us, it's your first time, right? Here, take these. It's on us. So we get the dungeon voucher, an ID card, a dungeon voucher and an ID card. That's it. And if we get some silver coins, we can get revival bracelets, return whistles, recording crystals. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So we'll hopefully get to see a bunch of that. The revival bracelet will revive us if we were to die one time. And this is the dungeon entry. When we go through it, it will take the voucher. Do we want to waste our one voucher right now? I mean, we will die on the first floor. We have no water. We have Lon milk. That's going to be for healing, I would assume. Maybe do something for hunger. So let's leave the dungeon for a moment. I still need to go get food. Yeah, I'm going to go hunt for cows. Come on. There we go. I could not activate my flight for some reason. I need to smelt some of this sand into glass so I can have glass bottles. I would like a bucket to carry it with me. I really hope the power tools outside can't be heard. And I'm just going to see if I can't find a couple of cows or something to get food off of. So I'll see you when we're ready to actually clear the first floor at least. Okay, I managed to get some food and whatnot. How on earth does this overheating mechanic work? Because, like, obviously if you're staying in a hot biome, you're gonna overheat and all that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. But why does jumping in a river and swimming around in the ocean not cool you down? That is silly. Have you ever gone swimming in your life that you don't think that should cool you down? I don't know. I might have to adjust the config on that mod. It feels weird. I like the breathing aspect. Or, I like the, not breathing. I like the fact that you need to drink. That feels like it's a fun challenge. I don't think I like the overheating stuff. Anyways, I accidentally found this village. I didn't know this was here. Gonna finish clearing this one, and then I need to smelt up some bottles, and then I think we're good to actually take it on. I found a second Lon raid, so I have a little bit more of that, and I have some leather armor, but that's about it. And we're just gonna go for it, and we're just going to we're just gonna hope for the best, even though I know for a fact this is not gonna go well. Also, that little effect keeps happening, and I have no idea what that means. Anyways, Wow, this is the worst village ever. None of these houses actually have anything in them. That's a little bit rude. Oh well, let me smelt up some bottles, get some water, and then we're gonna head in. Okay, think we're good to go. I have a couple of water bottles, but apparently Tough as Nails also adds in a canteen, which I'm assuming is just going to is going to work like multiple water bottles in one, which is probably just going to be better than having like 7 inventory spaces taken up. So water. Um, is there any way to tell how much water is stored in this? Um, hmm. That looked like 4? Yeah, it looks like this thing is the same as 4 water bottles. That should be good. Anyways, let's teleport back on over. I should have marked this place, but forgot. When did I die here? Oh yeah, I was trying to kill this cow and got attacked by a Bargist, I think. Anyways, let's head on in. I don't think it's going to make us sit through the whole making the thing happen again. But anything in this Lawn Ron range that might prove useful? More Lawn milk. Mysterious alloy scrap, which used for Kakariko Dwarven alloy and the Triforce of Wisdom and a Highland Shield. Okay, gimme. Is this even metal? Also, I took a look at a couple of the random artifacts we got and the one we spawned with, and I don't think we're using any of them, but they do sound really cool. Well, the enigmatic amulet, actually we're going to use this one. Basically, it gives us a little bit of mining speed. It goes in the charm slot? There we go. Should go in the necklace slot, but oh well. Basically, it gives us a little bit of mining speed and apparently lets us save things when we die. And the magnetism ring gives us a little bit of item pickup range, so that's pretty good. Other than that, we have the dormant eye that I am scared to use, and the ring of the 7 curses. Apparently, it becomes a part of you. It has some very powerful effects, like it will increase magical regen. It will, let's see. +1 looting, +1 fortune, +400 experience, 10 enchanting power, unique drops, functionality of a ring of ender, and you can create and use unique relics. The problem is, you can't take it off, and you get double damage from any source, and everything attacks you, armor is 30% less effective, monsters receive 50% less damage, you burn forever if you get lit on fire, and every death tears your soul apart, and you cannot sleep. It sounds very rough. That's like hardcore. So I don't think we're using that yet, but we might put it on at some point just to see. Anyways, I think we're good to go in. If we die, we'll revive here once, and eventually we're going to have to get more crystals so that we can actually buy more entry vouchers. Hold on, where do we buy entry vouchers? I thought we were supposed to buy more of those if we die. Dungeon entry requires 3 silver coins? But I have the voucher. Oh, used ticket true. There we go. So that allows you to walk in one time without buying the voucher. Okay, cool. Anyways, in we go. Floor 2. So this one's just going to have some dragon peacocks, some bull deers. Oh, the walls are made out of iron. Can we actually mine it or no? No, unbreakable. Bronze paralysis chest. We're not going to open that one. Bronze paralysis chest. I feel like we should open them just to open them, but it's a bad idea. Anyways, drink up and heal up so that we're actually at full health. Meant to heal up before going in, but forgot. Oh wait, we're a flugel. We're immune to a paralysis. The problem is, it does do a decent chunk of damage though, and it's infinitely going to spawn in. This floor is specifically only the non-hostile mobs, it looks like. Oh yeah, the further in we go, oh, I see that. That might be a problem. Not a dire wolf yet, but those things are still problematic. I'm forgetting what they're called right now. Oh, slimes. I mean, I would like some crystals. Oh yeah, corrosion. Just start clearing out a couple of monsters, if only to start gathering crystals, because we're gonna need them. And go away. So this is floor 1. Floor 1 is nothing too scary. That thing through the door, though, that's a problem. I don't think it can hit us right now. Ah, so many slimes. Ooh, a silver chest. Ooh, ant carapace armor, that's pretty good. Gold sword. Low potions are pretty nice. I wish they stacked a bunch of bronze coins. Not quite enough to buy our way back in yet, but it is good. Gold sword is... Yeah, gold swords are awful. Nowhere near good enough. And I definitely just hit everything. That was bad. Yeah, sweeping edge is gonna be a problem in here. Oh, you've come closer to acquiring embracing death. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, drain worked there. Yeah, I'm dead here. And we're back to the lobby. It really works. Yeah, to be careful with swinging damage. That's a problem. So we got a little bit of armor out of it. We got a golden sword that's really bad. And we got 33 bronze coins. Problem is, a dungeon entry requires 3 silver. And I believe that means we're going to need 300 bronze coins. Yeah. Yeah, we, that went about as well as expected. I was thinking I might be able to handle the first floor at least, but I was silly and started swinging for some reason. So, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take some work. Honestly, it has taken me way too long to record this episode. I think we're just going to end it here and just call it a short one. I definitely did not prepare enough for this. There's less lag in the super massive, really cool dungeon than there is in the overworld right now. That feels weird. So basically, we can't do anything else in here until I'm strong enough to actually go kill enough things to give us... How many of these do we need? That's 3. High quality. You can make those, right? Like, you can turn low... You can't. I thought you could turn low quality into high quality. So what? That's direwolf bosses. That's evil centipedes. That's some other things I'm forgetting right now. Master unique skill. Let's see. I think somewhere's in here it shows us how to get these, right? Oh wait, no, this is just the shop. Oh wait, this thing will let us turn medium into high quality. That's good, at least. And then there's the rest of that stuff. I don't know. I think somewheres it tells us what can give us high quality. Frequently asked questions isn't mobs. Is there not here it is, encyclopedia. Will this tell us what each thing drops? Shinji. Or does this just tell us... I don't remember. I feel like somewheres there's something that tells us where to get high quality stuff and where to get low quality stuff and medium stuff, but I cannot remember. So for now, we're just gonna end things there. We need to get stronger. Right now, we're just... Yeah, right now we have 1700 EP. We're very weak. Lust is powerful, but a little bit difficult to use right now. I should have started launching wind manipulation, because I can do that, and I think that's a pretty... Sorry. You know what? I was mildly expecting our Dryad friend there to kick our butt, because, yeah, our Dryad friend could 100% kick our butt if she wanted to. She is just not an actual opponent. So, next time, I'll get more stuff prepared between episodes. I went into this completely unprepared. We'll, I guess, just do basic... I guess we're just back to the basics of Tensura. Get stronger, collect EP, and then once we finally have enough resources, we'll come back here. I just wanted to showcase it. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care everybody.